Hello, Riders. It's me, Lois, and today I'm here to talk about a conversation that Destiny Payton had with giving you the real tea on Big D Convos. It's only a part of the video that I want to discuss, and that's it. Okay, so we know Destiny made this claim about if she wanted to, she could have had both Melody and Martell, which I call bullshit on, but okay. She wants to run with that. But then she kind of didn't really answer the questions when giving you the real tea asked. And giving you the real tea, shout out to you. I don't think you really delved into it. You didn't really ask her the question. You made a statement, and then y'all had your little conversation, but you wanted to know about it, and you didn't ask her directly, and she said she hopes it plays out, because you had mentioned, is it going to play out on TV, and she said she hopes so. And you wanted to know what her feelings were about that, and Melody said about DestiPhony's lie about having Mel. She said, watch the show, giving the implication that they're going to address that in depth when we know that it's not, because we know how Destiny is with her lies. She'll say something and then she'll do a little and twist her mouth or whatever it is that she thinks she's doing, trying to make people believe what she's saying. And she feels that she says it enough times, people will believe, because you know how people are, liars. You know how liars are. If they want you to believe their lie, they're going to say it over and over and over and over. Like master manipulators, can we say Martell Holt? Okay? That's it. Okay, so he asked her, he said he loved the fact that Destiny had the receipts showing Moses contacting her. I actually wanted to do a separate video about this because according to what we seen, you were the one reaching out to Moses. You were reaching out to Moses and tried to make it seem like, and I'm talking to you, DestiPhony, you tried to make it seem like his responses was telling you that he still loved you. Knowing what his vernacular is, like synced. He says love to a lot of women, okay? That's the response, Some people, like me, I do tell people that I love them, and I genuinely mean that until you show me a different side. You know what I'm saying? So, and I know some people are not in agreement with that, but I'm the type of person that will open up my heart until you show me something different. You knew fucking well, DestiPhony, that you were reaching out to goddamn Sunni's fucking husband behind her motherfucking back and thinking that you could get his ass back after you done ran around telling all these goddamn lies that you can have him if you wanted him. You could snap your finger, alleged, and in my opinion with some actual and factual, that you could have Sunni's motherfucking man. When that man shit on you in them goddamn text messages. That's why you didn't show your text messages. And that's why Carlos or the producers or nobody asked you to show your text messages, because you didn't have receipts. And Miss Crybaby Entrepreneur with her dumb ass talking about, oh, the receipts was receipting. They were not receipting. They were not receipting. They were not doing anything. There was nothing received. Okay, you told a lie. Blatant. Period. You told a lie. Okay, you told two lies. One was at the table with the ladies, and the other one was in green screen room or whatever, for your confidential, or that. Whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But you sat there and literally thought, after telling the teacher, and probably Kimmy and anybody else who would listen, alleged, and in my opinion, with some actual and factual, that you could have Moses back at any time. Talking about you got his heartstrings. Okay, or something like that. You said, damn, I bit my tongue, that shit hurt. But something you said like that. And the text messages wasn't doing what you thought they were supposed to do. And then you went low and sent him a picture of Berrick's son. Hey, Berrick, baby, love you, boo. Mwah. You sent Moses a picture of Berrick's son. For what motherfucking reason did you do that, DestiPhony? Tell me, explain to me. What in the hell would make you send this man your son's picture knowing full well that there's no relationship with them? What were you trying to do? Were you trying to pull at his heartstrings? Were you trying to say, allegedly in my opinion, I know your wife can't get pregnant, but I can give you one of these? What the fuck were you trying to do, Destiny? Because you look like a motherfucking asshole to me. Okay, why would you be texting this man when he's full on married? If you don't get the fuck away from that man and his wife and stop this bullshit with your lying ass. And everybody know you lying. But then you got your little minions too. Everybody got minions. I'm sure I got 2 or 3 of them, okay? Everybody got minions that no matter what we say, they will believe anything we say or follow anything we say or practically do anything we do. You know what I'm saying? Just like that guy, A Loser. Yeah, his minions over there. I call them the Demonite minions. But you sat on this national television show and literally claimed that this woman's man was texting you when you were the actual one texting him. Okay? Now, this was before this interview. We're giving you the real tea. Okay, so we already knew you was lying. We already know that you're a lie because everything that you say on the show has been debunked if it's a lie or when it's a lie. It has been debunked, DestiPhony. Okay, so then you after you said that you had he said that you had the receipts and I say you didn't, you said she was claiming that you weren't her friend, and he asked you how did you feel about that, and you said, well, I guess she did her job well. Wasn't it a couple of months you said she wasn't doing her job well, alleged in my opinion, with some actual factual, because she couldn't pull any information out of you? Nobody can. Because this season, no one's pulling any information out of you. Seasons prior, no one pulled any information out of you. Sunni did at least try, and she did a better job, and you have owned that. You have admitted it. It's about motherfucking time you told the truth about something. Okay? It's about goddamn time. Okay? Because you're sitting on here lying about stuff and just making up stuff, talking about watch the show, knowing full well that that's not going to show. But you want us to watch the show. We're going to watch the show anyway because we support Melody Shari. How about that? Shout out to Melody Shari. Woo-hoo. Okay. So now you're saying she did her job well. And then he asked you, were you being fictitious when you said you could have Mel and Martell? And wait a minute. You said, basically, they crucified me for the lies for years, so why not crucify me with the truth? And then he did a thing like, what? And he literally thinks it's a joke, which I don't think it's a joke that you said it. I think you wanted people to literally believe that. And if Martell Holt was any kind of man, no matter what, he would not agree to that. And I hope this shit comes up at the motherfucking reunion because he needs to shut that shit down now. Because you running around here telling lies left and motherfucking right, okay? Trying to harm your ex-friend's reputation, okay? But if I know Martell and his misogyny and narcissism and so forth and so on, he's not going to let that one fly. He's not saying nothing now because he can't. But hopefully that will be addressed at the motherfucking reunion. He could shut that shit down, and we already know Melody shuts that shit down. But you're just trying to make for us to watch. And like I said, we're going to watch because we're supporting Melody, not you. Okay, let's be real clear about that. So there's that with the lie. And then after he made the face and he said, you thought it was a joke. And then you had the nerve to say, well, we all grown. What the fuck does that even mean, we're all grown? Did you say you could have Mel or Martell or Mel and Martell? Did you say that? That's what he wanted to know without asking you directly. Did you say, well, we all grown, watch the show? What the fuck? You did not give a decisive answer. You danced around the mulberry bush. Nobody knew what the flipping dip you was talking about, because I damn sure didn't know what you was talking about. And then stop making them goddamn faces trying to make it seem like it's so goddamn believable. Excuse me, y'all. My braces are getting caught. Making it so believable when we know full well it's a lie. It's a lie, DestiPhony. Why do you have to do that to yourself? Why do you have to do that to yourself? You have to tell so many lies on another person that you claim you haven't talked to in 2.5 years or 2 years or whatever the flipping dip it is. And you still are on a world tour lying on her and lying about her. What is your major malfunction? What is your malfunction, DestiPhony? Because you is just running around here acting like desperately seeking Susan. You need somebody to be your friend for real, because as it looks like Letitia, Kimmy, and Stormy ain't really your friends. They're just in alliance with you against Melody. Okay, that's how I see it. So, then after you made the "we all grown" comment, he goes into Shanita, not knowing Shanita. And you said she always spoke like this. How would you know if you were hostessing at the front of the motherfucking restaurant and she was waiting tables and stuff? How would you know that she always did whatever it is you claimed that she did? You know what I'm saying? Because you know she is a public speaker, so she speaks internationally. She doesn't just speak in Huntsville, and she didn't just speak in Atlanta at the restaurant that you guys were working at. And then, if I'm not mistaken, alleged, and in my opinion, was some actual factual, didn't you call her white chocolate? And that was the other girl's name? So how could you have known her? Okay, you knew of her. There's a big diff. You knew of her. You seen her before. You seen it at her. But you didn't know her. You don't know her. And then you're going to try and make up a lie about her and the way she talks and so forth and so on. Yes, Shanita can get gully with it if she needs to. But that's not how she acts. That is not how she acts in mixed company. So stop telling lies like that, okay? You're going to sit there and tell me that she at the restaurant stepping up on people and standing up in the chairs and carrying on and whatnot like that, or asking questions about, can you be with somebody you don't like? And so she was like that maybe 20 years or so ago. I'm going to call bullshit on that, DestiPhony, okay? Because you made it seem like everything that Shanita did in this, on this girls trip is how she acted 20 plus years ago. And I'm going to call bullshit because the scenario wasn't even the same. So again, I'm going to need you to stop with your lying ass. Okay, because you're always running around here telling lies and making those faces and want people to believe what you're saying. I don't believe any goddamn thing you say. I don't. I do know for a fact that, well, I'm not going to even say I know for a fact. Alleged, and in my opinion, was some actual and factual. When Sunni booked you and Melody for the Monica concert in St. Louis, you pitched a boogie. You pitched a boogie all over town because Melody was there and you didn't want her to be there because you didn't want her to take any of your shine. Although you wasn't shining, because I don't know what the fuck that was you was doing. Because it wasn't singing or dancing. I don't know what it was. So what I think you need to do, DestiPhony, is take a moment to regroup. Okay? Take a moment to regroup and say, was all this necessary? How much did I gain from spewing all this hatred and these lies about or against Melody Shari? How much did I gain from that? How much money, how much security, how much anything that makes my life complete did I gain from that? And I bet you come up with a big fat zero. So that's it, lowriders. That's all I gotta say about Destiny, or DestiPhony as I like to call her. Please definitely get down in these comments and tell me what you think about this video. And hey guys, how about hitting that notification bell? Don't forget to tell your family, friends, and your enemies about Lois X Brundage's reality_insights_ YouTube channel. I appreciate each and every one of you, and you guys know it. Mwah. Peace.